Greetings, team. I welcome you all to our today's lesson. So your mentor, my name is Lee Mashebe. So today we are going to do a practical. So that we are going to look at the MT5. So MT5 broker. So MT5 trading platform rather. So this is what we are going to look at. So this is how it looks like once you log in. So when you log in, it looks like this. So can I see some 2-2 if you're able to see the screen? Can I see some 2-2 if you're able to see my screen there? Some 2-2 if you're able to see the screen. Some 2-2s if you're able to see the screen. Can I see some 2-2s if you're able to see the screen? Some 2-2s if you're able to see the screen. Okay, I can see majority there. Okay. So now, the way you are seeing it, I'm sure you're able to see there's this chart here. There's this chart here. There's also this. There's this other chart which just looks like which is looking red, green and red. So these are indicators. So indicators actually, what they mean is that they can help you as a trader to analyze. They can help you as a trader to tell you, because they gather some backups. Indicators, they also give you some signals or information that you can rely on. But for you to use indicators, you must have an idea, you must have the knowledge of price action. So price action, is this a website or app? Which one are you asking? Where you have logged in yourself? Who? So it depends which one. You are using, you have logged in using a website, an app. Even on a computer, it is an app. Okay, so let me continue. So we are looking at some of the things that you need to understand when you are looking at the MT5 trading platform. So if you have not set an indicator, so I want you to follow it. When I press on the screen here, so just press on the screen, like that, it will bring those options. So when you see those options, when I press again on the screen, just on another part, it will disappear. When I press again, you see this information. Now this information, when you see, you are able to see there's M1, M5, M15, M30, H1, H4, D1, W1, MN. So those are what we call time frame. Time frame simply means these are the times where you want the periods where you want to analyze the market. So if you want to see them, you want to check how the market is behaving in M1. In M1, so M1 simply means 1 minute, M5 5 minutes, H1 1 hour, H4 4 hours, D1 1 day, the O 24/7, W1 1 week, MN 1 month. So this is what you use to analyze the market. So if you want to see the market if you want to see the market, how the market is behaving in 1 hour, you just go on H1. Now, the good part with the new update, you have upgraded this app. You are also able to see some time frame on top. So when you check here, there's H1. So it simply means, wow, that big strike. So it simply means that when you analyze when the time frame that we are looking at this market, it is in H1. Okay. So when I press there on where you are seeing H1 like that, it will bring many time frame there on top. So you can use that shortcut here to check the time frame that you want. If you want in M15, if you want in M15 like that, you check. If you want in 1 month like that, you check. It is up to you. Okay. So let us go in H4. Now we are not going into details today. We just want to analyze. Just want to get so that you get familiar with these trading platform. So now I want to remove these indicators because these indicators they were just set. Okay. So when you press there, so this is indicators. So for example, when I press here, this sign here, okay? That sign, this is where you go if you want to set indicators. If you want to set indicators, that sign just beside a plus, that is where you press if you want to set the indicators. So let me remove these indicators. Let me remove these indicators like this. I delete them. So once you delete, this is how it appears. This is how the market looks like without indicators. So when you just download, you will not see those indicators. As long as you have not set those indicators, it will appear like this. So this is just a market without any indicators. So you hear traders saying going with at negative chart or pure price action. So pure price action simply means that you just analyze the market without using any indicators. It is called the pure price action. Not pure price action, you add indicators such as moving average, you add indicators such as Osam oscillator. So you'll be trading, you are trading price action, you are also relying on indicators to give you some certain signals. So this is pure price action where there are no indicators. But myself, I enjoy adding indicators, my own indicators, which I studied and I decided to use them. Okay. So for you to even use indicators, you must have an idea you must have an idea of price action. Sooner or later, we'll understand what price action is. So we'll have a full study or a full lesson on price action. So price action, it simply means that it is a study of studying the price by looking at the behavior of the market or the price itself, looking how the traders have been behaving in the past by looking at history. It is just like how weather forecast is. So those weather forecasts, what they usually do is that for them to predict the weather, they'll study the weather forecast in history, maybe in last month how it was behaving, maybe after last week. Then after they analyze, then they will give you what you might expect. So that is how price action we do. We look at how the price has been behaving in history. It could be in past hour time or in last week, just like that. Then you begin to analyze it. That is what it calls price action. So price action, it simply means when we are looking at this chart, we will not add any indicators. We are just focusing on this time frame. So what we are seeing here is this is the price here. When you look at here, this is what we call the price. These numbers that you are seeing, so that is a price that is a price in the market. Okay, so the current price where the market is at the moment, it is here. Okay, this is where the current price is. So it simply means that the market, it came from this area, from this price where it is 9,524. So it simply means it has been going up. Because from 9,000 it is now at 10. So just by looking how it is, you can simply know that this market it is going up. Or you can say the other language that we talked about, that it is a bullish market. If it is making sense what I've explained on those numbers that you see, so those are not decoration, though that is a price. Can I see some 3333 if you have gotten what I've said on those numbers to your light on your phone? Can I see some 333333 if you have gotten what I've said? Some 333333 if you have gotten what I've said? Some 3 in the chat box if you have gotten what I've said. Thank you so much. So it simply means just by looking at you are able to see that this number, it is increasing. The price is going up. When you hear people are saying, dollar, the kwacha rate, it has dropped, meaning they are able to see the price that the dollar, it has gone. It is now at the kwacha rate, it is at this rate, it has dropped. If it was at 22, if it was at 12 kwacha per dollar, it has now increased at 20. So you could tell to say it is increasing, or that kwacha, it is a bullish market. Okay? So that is the language. Now, what I want you to understand is that this price to be moving, the price that you are seeing to your left, what is causing this price to move up and down? It is because of these traders here. Now, these traders that you are seeing, these are, you will not see them physically that, I'm a trader. No. They are represented in form of a candlestick chart. Now, a candlestick chart, yesterday we talked about, that other time we talked about, there are three main charts that you can, price chart that you can use. There's a candlestick chart, there's a bar chart, and there's a line chart. Now, how do you check the line chart? How do you check the line chart? Before I go to the line chart, let me explain before you miss a point. So now, what is making this price to be moving? Remember, it was at 9, it is now at 10. So meaning that it is increasing. Now, for this price to increase, what is making this price to increase? It is because of the two players in the market. Who are those two players? Buyers and sellers, because of supply and demand. Now, these buyers and sellers are represented on the chart in form of candlestick patterns, depending on the chart that you are looking at. So these are representation of buyers and sellers. So if you are just seeing them for the first time, those are not snakes. Because some of you may be seeing snakes or trees. No. Those are not trees. Maybe if you smoke, you may be seeing cigarettes. No, those are not cigarettes. It is a representation of buyers and sellers. Are we together? It is a representation of buyers and sellers. They are not snakes or grasshoppers. No. Or cigarettes. No. So it is a representation of buyers and sellers. So buyers are represented. They are represented as the green candles. So these candles that you are seeing in green is a representation of buyers. The red candles, it is a representation of sellers. If what I've said it is making sense, can I see some 55 in the chat box? 55 in the chat box. 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 If what I've explained is making sense, can I see some 55 in the chat box? 55 in the chat box. 55 in the chat box. Thank you so much. Now let us move to the next. Now, when you look at down here, just down here, you are able to see, there's a chart, trade, history, message. So if you deposit your money and you lose your money, this is on message. This is where you'll be receiving notification to say you have blown off your dollar or you have lost your money. It will be coming. If there's also another update, it will be coming on the message there. History On history, this is where you'll be seeing any trade that you enter. Any trade that you enter, you'll be seeing that you'll be seeing it in history. You'll be seeing in history. If you made profit, history will show you that profit. Next time, in our next presentation, we'll go on in all these. Okay. So since I'm doing the first part, I don't want to go in too much details. Then on trade, once you press on trade here, on trade, this is how it will show you. So this is how it will show you. So this is a demo account, by the way. So this is a demo account, by the way. So being a demo account, it simply means that you can trade, you can do all the practice here. So meaning, if it is a real account, you see a box here. If you are using MT5, if you are using an account, or you are using a broker of Deriv, they have separated how a real account looks like. So you see something like a box here. Now, since there is no box, this is a demo account. So if it was a real account, it simply means this could be my total money in my account, $14,000. Now, being a demo, it simply means that this money is not real. So it was a $10 account. I was able to grow it up to $14. Okay? It is a demo. You just use it to practice, meaning even if you make profit, you can't withdraw this profit. So now when you see here, this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. You are able to see there's balance, there's equity, there's a free margin. In the next course, we'll look at what this all means. Okay? So I don't want to give you a lot of information at a go. I know how the mind is. So this is the first part that you have decided to look at today. The last part, if you want to enter a trade, we'll talk about where you need to press. Even the sell, have you seen here on top? There is buy, there is sell. Okay? Then here you can change the lot size. We'll talk about all this in the next course. So this is where we end for. This is where we end for today. This is where we end for today.